Hi there, I'm Rev.
And I'm Sam.
And we are traveling around America's Great Loop aboard the Here's To Us.
The Here's To Us is a Carver 504. It's a 1999 model. And you can read all about it and also see a video on it. About
You sound like a
loop.
yacht broker.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you have never seen our channel before and are interested in doing the Great Loop, this is the channel for you.
Or if you think you'd rather like to get rid of somebody for a year and like to have them do the Great Loop, let them know about our channel.
That is a terrible thing to say. Anyway, nonetheless, subscribe, hit the bell below, and join us on our journey.
Yeah, today we're going to tell you about our trip from Midway Marina in Fulton, Mississippi, down to Columbus, Mississippi.
Yes, we are on the Tennessee Tom River. And going, what, about 54 miles today?
Yeah, about 54 miles and 4 locks.
Oh, locks.
Yeah.
Yep.
The first lock was right outside the marina, but before we got there, it was a foggy and frosty morning.
Oh my goodness, we woke up, and this is the first time this has ever happened to us. There was frost all along the lines, and frost on the fenders, and frost on the boat. There was frost everywhere.
Yeah.
On the dock, it was crazy.
And it was foggy.
Foggy,
and,
yes.
Of course, shallow water and stumpy. So, you know, not too many things stacked up against us to get out of there. But anyway, we called the lock early because it's right there. And we arranged, hey, it's time to go. And we had about, I don't know, 6 or 7 boats come out with us. 3? Okay,
yeah.
3 boats. Right.
Counting us. So anyway, we said goodbye to the Nina and the Pinta and left them behind in the fog and went on our way.
What great boats. If you ever get to see them, boy, it's just really, really super. They do a great job in the Columbus Foundation, so also worthwhile supporting them. But anyway, the water was like glass once we got out there.
It was incredible.
Through the first lock, and even though it was like glass, it was like ice. Because I ordered some hot chocolate.
It was, you were acting like you were flying and I was a flight attendant. So he put his order in for hot chocolate. It was a chilly morning, as you know, you could tell with frost around. And that seemed to perk you up.
Yeah, it was good. So anyway, the locks, you know, a lot of great scenery out there, fishermen, industrial stuff.
Yeah, we hadn't really seen a lot of that since, you know, around Chicago area.
Yeah.
It just pops up every now and then.
One of the locks we got to, we had to wait an extended amount of time, so we decided to tie up on there. We called the lockmaster. He let us tie up on the wall. So we tied up there and then eventually got through all the locks. Yep. It really started to kind of the topography started to change. You could see some of the trees are starting to lose their leaves, particularly with that hard frost we've had the last couple nights. Right,
but it was a beautiful cruise over to Columbus.
Yeah, the Columbus Marina. Shout out to Steve there, who runs a really great marina there. It is shallow going into there, but not to worry, it's well marked. And Steve will talk you into the fuel dock, where it's very skinny there and narrow. But once you get through there, we got fueled up and got into our slip, which was another
covered slip. It was very exciting because, you know, you would be surprised how much the elements affect your boat and you when you're out in it. And having a covered spot, it was just a blessing. I was very excited about that. We did stay in Columbus for 3 days, though, because we got to celebrate Veterans Day.
Yeah, we
Happy
did.
Veterans Day again. There's a lot of good deals for veterans in town, and we got some Buffalo Wild Wings. We got some.
I don't know
what do we get?
Anyway.
You got a free donut from Krispy Kreme.
Free donut from Krispy Kreme and a coffee, I think. Anyway, it was a great time in Columbus. Not a big town, but there is an Air Force base there.
They have 2 courtesy cars, too, that you can take out.
Yeah, so we really never had to wait for a courtesy car. There was one available. Got to meet some other loopers there, and just had a great time there. We ended up like we were just like day to day, but the weather was just cold and rainy.
Yeah,
and so we just kind of waited it out because the worst thing to do is to travel when the weather is not the greatest. So we waited out.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us today on this little journey from Midway Marina in Fulton, Mississippi, over to Columbus, Mississippi.
Yeah. A lot of Mississippi.
Right.
All right.
Mississippi.
See ya.
See you next time.
On America's Great Loop.
Bye.
Bye.